right. So let's take a quick look here, make sure everything is up and going. Let's see. Just pop that up right there. All right, everyone, welcome back to Space Engineers. And today, just kind of doing a little bit, kind of a nice chill building stream. And today we are going to be kind of focusing on some just kind of fun little mini games. Reaper and I, a couple weeks ago, did kind of a mini game of Palooza, and we realized that a lot of them, well, just weren't quite working. So I'm going to build some board games. I figured I'd start off simple, and we might try building Jenga, just because I feel like that's... seems like it would be pretty easy. I don't know. The whole point of this is to, like, combine, like... I don't know. I feel like it'd be a good technical challenge. It's really what it is. So, to start things off, I know we're going to need a platform. And let me know if... nope, get a little warning here. Let me know if... My audio settings needs to be done, is what it's saying. My audio stream's current bitrate is lower. Well, I have no idea what that's about, because I'm pretty sure that is that. Either way. So yeah, if you are tuning in and you notice anything, let me know. So first things first is we're going to want to build a platform. I gotta keep it simple. Alright. So this will serve as kind of like our center platform. And what I need is a means for it to build itself. Wonder if 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know actually how tall this is going to be, so let's just go ahead and build. Well, I'm gonna turn that down. All right. I think that would do. So what we need here is this is going to be the center of our platform. So these blocks aren't going to actually stay. And what we can do I know it's not pretty, so we're worried about the the mechanics of it first, and then we'll add some pretty design to it. All right, so this is going to be what? So that's 1, 2, 3. So that's 1 piston length plus 1. It's 2. I have it set up for about 3 pistons. So instead, what happens if we do like a hinge here? No, I don't like that. One, two. My accounts may be off. This is 1. Oh, that's gonna bother me. 2. 3. And I'm probably definitely going to need more. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it, I don't need that like that. I'm making this game. That's already tall enough. So we'll come back out. 1, 2. Set that up. And I should put a hinge lock on, but I didn't. So lower limit is 0. Upper limit, let's do positive 180. And then we'll add a battery. We'll just throw it onto the platform here. Gonna whip itself around. All right, now let's see how far these pistons go down. Why, hello, Fred. How is Australia over there? We're getting late summer here, so you guys are about ready to hit your spring, right? You guys on the southern half of the world? All right, so okay, I can make that work. I can make this work because I think once I get, yeah, we're starting to shift over. It's getting colder up here, so. All right, so here's my thought. All right, we're gonna have these pistons. They're gonna be set up to build each, like the tower as it goes up. I'm going to be building Jenga. It's not in the title. I'm building Jenga. So what I'm building right now is the thing that builds the tower. And, yeah. So now I got to figure out how I'm going to build this tower. I guess let's back off on this a sec. work on this mechanism. Let's see. Maybe it's going to take a... We do something like that. And I'm going to have to do... rotors here. Not because I think they're cool, but because I need the medium heads. And then I'm going to lock all of those. So here's my thought. All right. So the biggest struggle with like building the towers, especially since I'm going to be using merge blocks and printing for that, is that I don't want the blocks to weld together. So I need them on separate grids, but I also need them to like not really interact with each other very well. So I think we're going to do this by just adding a little bit of a gap between them, for one. And two, by using them down to small grid. I think that should make things easier. I have everything in my head. I'm not sure if it's a great idea. We're just going to assume that it is an idea. So let's go ahead. Let's retract these because I don't necessarily... Oh, I deleted the battery. Let's go ahead and retract these because I don't necessarily need them down all the way. All right, and then we're going to need projectors. And I want them just to be in the same orientation. That means all of the settings should be the same. Come on. Please play nice with me. We'll just go ahead and do the full-size merge blocks. now we just need to... Just gonna picking these up. I don't know exactly how, I think I want to do these. I already have that. I can do something like that. That should keep them from welding together. Or merging together. Add some. Now the question is do I like... No, I want to keep them... I think like that's just perfect. And the nice part about this is, what is the nice part about this? I had a thought. I lost my thought. God, don't you just hate when that happens? Okay. I'm just gonna... YOLO this. Throw one of those back up there. We'll just plop our little Jenga block right there. Let's go ahead and... Yep, that's me all the time. Man, yep, ADHD just doesn't like me at all. Alright, so let's add a console block here. Throw that up, and info, we'll just name this Jenga block. And then so I can find it, this is going to be MB dash Jenga block. And now, I should just be able to blueprint that. I just want to see what that looks like. Nope, not what I wanted. Definitely not what I wanted. That's enough gap. I think that'll be fine for like a Jenga. Oh, wait, no, I need to make sure. Will that stack well? Or do I need to make these blocks longer? Let's find out. All right. All right. So now, let's just go ahead and drop. Let's go ahead and get these all lowered. Oh, you know what? I wasn't that far off. And now, another one there. Turn you guys off. And then I'm gonna go up by 5. If I set how I'm thinking, a large enough gap. No, it is not. So I believe my Jenga blocks might be too. Let's go by another one. Another increment of 5. I guess I get all of these to go up by. Let's try that. No, come back here. I need you to tell me. Okay, okay. Yep. Well, that's not going to work. Come on. Come on. Alright, so now I got those in. Lower limit on this is going to be 0. Upper limit, I want to make it to turn a 90 to return. And now they are not long enough. I feel like I spent a lot of time just to realize that they're not long enough. It's okay. Nothing ever goes as planned. That's why we iterate. I agree. It's all trial and error. Especially when we get into these like super technical things. Like in all actuality, it's pretty simple. I'm just building a 3D printer. However, I need to build a 3D printer that as it goes up every step, it rotates and it triggers everything when it's supposed to. It's all simple stuff. It's just making sure I got the timing right. I got everything right. It's just, you know, more technical than it is like actually challenging. All right, so let's do this. I'm going to release all the Jenga blocks. Don't need you anymore. Don't need you anymore. Let's see. I need to go back to my Jenga block. We're going to replace this. So now we have the longer Jenga block. We now just need to get it all set up. So first things first, let's add our Jenga blocks to our projectors. All right. Ah, shit. You know what we didn't do? I need to blueprint it with the merge block on, or else it's not going to work. No, wait, shit. Alright, so now we gotta get back into my projectors and reload my blueprints. Alright, that's on now. So now we just... That works for that one. All right, there we go. So now let's hop in, and a couple things we need to make sure our projectors are keeping the projections on. And now we need some welders. Is it just those blocks that are not getting welded? The ones on the bottom too. How do we get those? You know what? I'm kind of curious. Because I don't think I can get a welder any closer to that. How big are the small grid welders? Would I? No, because I can't do that on all of them. Oh, this is a tough one. How do we get these middle sections welded? I wonder if we just... guess it doesn't need by hand. I realize that that is ultimately a possibility, but the whole point is I want this to be something that's very push button. Oh wait. I think I might be slightly overthinking this. Slightly. Let's see. Okay. Let's think here. I wonder if I take my welders, come out. Oh, that gets that one. Okay, can we afford to come down one more? I mean, technically not. Unless we do... Yeah, and you know what the worst part is like, I know I could easily fix this with like a mod. It's like, but I don't want... I don't have high hopes for this. Nope. Alright. So that's not gonna work. I mean, in all reality, is that going to be a deal breaker if I can't get this block welded? I really don't think so. Like they're all one piece, they're connected. The only thing I can think of is if I can get like wait, I think I got this. I have an idea. What was the saying? Like, it's a stupid idea, but I think the saying goes, like, you know, if it's stupid and if it works and it's stupid, is it really stupid? I just don't know. I'm just gonna have to do it. So if let's come out one. And you know what? I'm going to drop these because I don't need them here right now. Control panel. Just sneak it up. That is true. And worst case scenario, like ultimately, worst case scenario, I could live with that if that is like the only block that doesn't get welded. But here's my thoughts. I'm wondering, may need to come out one more block. No. I almost need to come up higher. I need like I just need that extra block of clearance. Which I don't know why I did that way. I have the tops of these to work with. Do I need to go up more? Do I need to go out? Well, let's see. You're right. It is. I could use the build and repair mod. The other one I was thinking is Zero's. Zero's tool mod extends the workability range of some of the tools. Oh, that is. Oh, that is so... I just want to cry with that. Oh, okay. I don't want to stick a rotor there just to get that little extra bit. All right, we're gonna... I'm gonna extend it out by 1. So close. All right. Okay, you know what? I don't need a rotor on there. I don't. Because the blocks are on rotors. I can just use their displacement. Let's go back to here. It's like my brain wants to focus on like certain things, and then like when it finally like sees it, I feel like I'm like such a moron sometimes. But I know it's just I'm overthinking things. So now, these guys. Come on. Oh, so close. Actually, that might actually work. Because if you build a printer and you have, like, it sticking out, it's just the very tips like to stick out. So let's try this. There you go. That's it. That's it. And it gets these guys. So I'm wondering. Well, that's a lot easier of a problem to solve than... What's that? What do you set at? 43.6? I'm going... So cat, that's my phone? Not a cat toy. Alright. Negative 43. I gotta have one on the other side. Sorry if I hear a lot of slamming around. My children's cat is trying to use my phone charger as a cat toy. Because he doesn't know any better. Alright. So this is actually, I feel like, a lot easier of a problem. Because... I could just do, So we could come out still. And then instead of a U joint, throw a T joint right there. Look like something like that. Sorry, I don't need those guys. Not right now. Turn you guys off. One of those there. You know, the thing is like, this is a creative world, so technically I don't need to, like, do all this fancy piping. I'm just choosing to. Oh, wait, no, I need one of these here. Well, that's silly of me. You know, I could make this easier and just make it all like one assembly. I really don't want to. I might have to, but I really don't. I should, shouldn't I? Yeah, I probably should. It's gonna be for multiplayer anyways, so I'll do it like that instead. So the less clangy I make this, the better. I'm not gonna be happy about it though. Still throw those right there. Throw those right there on one. Plus, really, will it work like that? Yeah, this is where I'm going to take advantage of the fact that this is going to be on creative. And just do it like that. If I really want to, I can conveyor it through the sides through some weird shenanigans. At my hinges. Negative 43. Lock those hinges. Eight is gonna curve down with these. Right, need to come down one more. You know, why am I doing this to me? There's easy ways to do this. Oop. Oops, if I can see. There it is. There we go. You want to print Jenga blocks? That's how you do it. Those front welders are the ports. The right, I know, yeah. So that's kind of where I am cheesing the fact that I am assuming most people will play this in creative. Because technically, if they were trying to do this in survival, it wouldn't work because of the ports right here. But because this is creative, and I'm assuming that when they play this, they're going to be playing in some sort of creative capacity. That, yeah. In other words, I'm cheesing it because I know they're going to be playing it in this mode for the most part. All right, so that's connected, which means that I can get rid of that. No, that's still... that... No, just about. Yeah, you can do it like that. Alright, so now my next job... is to figure out how I want this to go. So ideally... it's going to build this up 10 layers. No. 10 meters, halved each time. So it should build it up 20 blocks? I think so. Guess the best way to go about that is to... yeah, 10, 9.5, 9. Okay. So yeah, there's going to be 20 layers of Jenga blocks. Which means I need to set up this to stack. Ideally, it's going to build a layer, drop it, go up, rotate, build a layer. So it needs to... Cat, do you want to feel what 110 volts of electricity goes through your little body feels like? Yeah. Smart choice there, cat. Where was I? Okay. So ideally, I want the order of operations to be this weld, drop. After it turns off the merge blocks, it needs to turn off the welders. I'm working this through my head, so I just needs to turn off the welders, go up, go up 5 meter, half a meter, so so be up 1.5 meters. Rotate. Okay. So I need a place for some logic. Do a hinge down here. Let's look at my event controllers. I want to see what I have available. Okay. Event. Alright, so I don't think I can use the event controller for this. Unless the event... Ow. Yeah, what happens if I drop a, spool of FDM filter on you, cat? Not filter. Filament on you. It hurts. Sorry, I just got pegged by rainbow filaments, so yay kittens. Alright. Timer blocks, I think, is what I'm going to have to use for. And I'm going to have to create like a timer loop of some kind. Okay. Hold it. Okay. I can use an event controller for the angle, for when the angles change. So when the event controller hits 1, the welders will turn on and then shut off. When it does that, it will shut off that one. Okay. And then it's going to be one event controller to start it. The whole process at the beginning at full extension. And one event controller to stop it once it fully retracts. And I just need to set up some sort of timer block loop. Where one activates, turns the system, waits. Okay. No, I think I got this. Okay. Alright, so my first sequence timer block. Is entirely just getting the piston in place. So when it triggers, it's going to turn off all of the welders. I'm going to put all the welders in a group. So groups needs to turn off all of the welders. Then it will need to... Hey, Engineered Coffee. How you doing? Let's see. I'm going to name this... rotor here is going to be my main rotor. And then for lower limit, it is right now at Okay, so I don't think it actually matters on this. So first action, turn off the welder. Second, it's going to do the main rotor. And it's going to reverse the direction. Last thing, it's going to set and move 9.5 1. Oh, you know what? No, I can't have it set and move 9.5. It's going to decrease maximum or increase minimum distance. Oops. It's like I'm trying to sit here and work a sensor drill in reverse. Decrease minimum distance. Decrease minimum distance. Decrease minimum distance. Okay. So then that will retract the pistons. And then stage 2. Okay, so when stage 2 is active, we are going to turn the welders back on. And then I want it to turn the welders back on. And then just start the timer for block 1. Is that really all I needed to do? And then I need to go back to block 1. Set up actions. I need to turn off the merge blocks for these. Yeah. So timer block. Set up actions. Needs to turn off the welders. It needs to turn off the merge blocks before it does the rotors. So let's get the merge blocks into a group. All right. And then we'll go back to our actions. I will remove this. Groups. Merge block. Off. And main rotor will reverse. And then second stage will start. And second stage. Okay. I think really that's it. Because I can use an event trigger to trigger the timer blocks on full extension and full compression. I'll have to create a I should be able to reset the pistons. I got it. Perfect. So now, I guess we test. Just kind of without the system. So let's go to my pistons. Maximum distance. Is that still... Yep, that's still safe there. And then back to these pistons. Minimum distance, going to set back to 10. I want to reverse the speed. What are my actions? Turn the welders on. One start. Well. I know 10 seconds is going to be a lot. But I want to see if this actually works like it should. Oh, forgot to turn on the merge blocks. Alright, timer block 2, set up actions. So before it turns on the weld, groups, merge blocks on. Start. Okay, now why are my pistons not doing? Oh, geez, thanks. Thanks. Alright. Let's go back to my pistons. It's because I didn't reverse it. There's my problem right there. Alright. So, trigger now, because that's what I want it to do at the bottom. And I'll probably speed it up as it goes. Nope, did I turn my timer blocks back on? Nope, helps if I turn my timer blocks off. Back on. What do you guys think? I think that's a tower building. That's right, Fred. I finally got it. I think my spacing's a little bit off, but I can't complain. They seem to be lining up fairly well. Be a little off, but I think no, that's a consistency. But it's not leaning to one direction or the other. Now, let's face it, when we build our own Jenga towers, we're not perfect either, so. Hell yeah, engineered coffee. I'll have to get you and Atgear in to play a game of Jenga with me. And the nice part about this is, Fred, is my entire thought process is like, oh, I guess I don't know how I'm going to do cleanup, but I'm going to build like a little basin underneath that all of the fallen pieces can just kind of collect. Because I don't think, do grinders work? Because I have block destruction turned off. I mean, we'll see. So I think. I don't know if it's off the finagle with the timing. Ooh, buddy. I'll have to do some adjustments on some of that. We're down to the last two rows. That's it. There we go. Got ourselves a tower. And the nice part is I think actually once I get everything kind of tweaked, I could probably get it. What? Few levels more? Damn, I like that. All right, so we got the tower builder done, just with some tweaking. I wonder, can I grind these? Like I said, don't know. One way to find out, though. I can. So that means down here. I can do like a grind pit down here. So when the tower finally gets knocked over, it'll clean itself up. Let's see. All right, I need a way to clean this off easily. There's only one way to do it. Okay, there's maybe more than one way to do it. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, Fred, my idea is I might, not on this stream, but definitely probably in a couple of streams, we're going to work on like little ships with mag plates or like landing gear on the front of them. Probably like little mag plates. And the idea is you come in, you grab them, and pull them out of the tower. At least that's the plan. Maximize this torque. And look at all of them go. Yes. That's one way to clean off the board. Is that the equivalent of a table flip? I'll label this these small grades. All right. So, that was just so fun to watch. All What am I running at right now? About an hour and a half in. All right, guys. So here's what we did. We got the system worked out for the table, for the thing. I think what I want to do with it is I want to slow it down somehow. So, well, not slow it down, but slow like the actual like construction of the tower. So if we do reverse these guys out. I think if I speed this up, that will help. Let's see, pistons. Let's speed you guys up to 3. Let's turn on that. All right, then timer block 1. Let's bring you down to like 5. Maybe 5? And then what I'm going to do for this is I just want to see one piston go at it. So I'm going to turn that one off and that one off. Nope. It doesn't work. Alright, so timer block 1 is that, so timer block it not what I wanted. I hate having to do this stuff manually. Can't wait till I get it all done. Okay. Pistons. Velocity. You know, we're just gonna do that. Push that back up. Reverse that. Okay. So I need to slow you down. That 10 RPM ain't working. Yeah, I know what the problem is. It's just it's probably going to end up being a slow and steady kind of guy. Yep, there we go. It was that rotor velocity that was killing me. So now I'm just going to sit here and go in. Stop these. You know when they say, like, when you're tweaking with things, you should only tweak things, like, a little things at a time? I done goofed. I tweaked too much. So we'll do that. Because that should be about with only one on. And then we are going to reverse. Set that. Reverse again. That's the big part. And then we're going to switch you back up to 10. That should be close to our original settings. Okay. So it does not like the one piston going. Oh? That might be it right there. No, that's not it. Okay. So the one piston isn't working. Hey, that's fine. That's fair. Just gonna stop you guys right there. Clear the deck, because I know you're not going to work up until this point. All my alarms are yelling at me. It's time for me to go to bed. Alright, so we know that's not going to work. We'll just keep those all on. Bring that up. And I'm wondering, now let's try shorten these. See how that looks. So we'll trigger number 2 first. theory, maybe to help with that spacing from getting bigger and bigger as we go up, I could just maybe add like half a block to the bottom. Or I could just leave it. I mean, like I mentioned, when we set up our Jenga games, they're not perfect. I do definitely like the speed of that, though, a lot better. I'm gonna grab my phone here for a sec. Stopwatch. Alright, so I got two more on this. I think. So my plan is I'm going to sit here and time it to see... Because I can technically build these a lot taller. Once it hits that top, I want to see how long it takes before it gets to the point where it can't build them. Okay, maybe that might be a bit much. But that one landed just fine. All right, there we go. the Jenga tower, and it only knocked off 2 blocks. Which I honestly feel like, hey, you play it the way it's built. Extra challenge, I guess. So it seems to build the first few layers just fine, and then when it gets to that last bit where it's just right up top, for some reason it's the one facing whatever direction that is. It consistently seems to be getting knocked out. And I'm wondering if maybe, like, if I move this to, like, a lower gravity zone, if that would affect that. I don't know. What do you guys think? We got I got the basics down. And honestly, I feel like if a block gets knocked out during the build, that's how you play. As long as the tower stands. But my goal throughout this series is I want to build several different mini games. Jenga's just the start. And then eventually me and I'll get a kind of a different video with like all the fun different space engineer content creators that I can get. See if they'll play some not, you know, I don't know what to call it. Plagiarized? Is it plagiarized? I built it. Technically, you can't. I don't know. Either way, maybe they'll have a bunch of different space engineer content creators come and play some off-brand space engineer themed board games with me. Also, I don't think Jenga is a great name for this. Clang Tower? No. What do you think? What should be a good name for my not Jenga game that's very space engineers punny? And let me know down below. I think it's getting close to me to head to bed because I got work in the morning. And I think next time we're going to work on the system that regulates these pistons so it triggers everything when it needs to. Engages probably the rotor to start. Not Jenga. Hey, at Gear, how's it going? And then we'll just need to do like the cleanup. So, yeah. I think that's the plan. If you liked the video, go ahead and give it a like. If you enjoyed it, I would very much appreciate a subscribe. And speaking of subscribe, holy hell, I just passed 1,000 subscribers. So I got a video that I need to do for that. So if you've been here, thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you. And Fred, thank you for being here the entire time. Enjoy that nice spring weather. I'm kind of jealous. All right.